Yo, there has been a lot going on in the past 24 hours. Not even the last 24 hours, just the last few hours in general. There's a lot to get through today. Bryan Mbeumo, wow. Did not think, look, I made a video probably about 4 or 5 days ago saying that if I was to bet my money, I would say he's off to Newcastle United. They got Champions League football. They need a spot on that right wing. He's looking to progress, but he did not choose Newcastle. Ornstein again coming out saying that Mbeumo has choosing Manchester United. I'm absolutely pumped about that. What? It doesn't make any sense. What? Like, yes, there's a spot for him on the right wing, but mate, we're not in Europe. Mate, we almost got relegated. Like, but I think he's been sold by the project. So fingers crossed this week, you know, we can get the deal over the line. Sorry. Fingers crossed. I'm getting all excited here. I'm mumbling all my words. Fingers crossed we can get the deal over the line. And Mbeumo would be a massive asset for us next season. Now, I'm not going to get into his stats and whatnot, but you know what? 20 goals, 8 assists. I ain't going to go deeper in the stats, but mate, for 50 million, 20 goals in this market, that's a bargain. That's an absolute bargain. Albeit he does have 1 year left on his contract, even though Brentford can extend that 12 months. So he does have, technically, they could have 2 years on that, but 15 million for a 20 goal a season striker is phenomenal. That's a great bit of business. Now, a lot of people are saying this is a statement signing for Manchester United. I've got to disagree with that. We're all getting very giddy because, you know, we've been dried of goals in the last couple of seasons. This is not a statement signing. As much as I'd like this to be a statement signing, you know, this is not really a statement signing. You know, getting a signing like, you know, Victor Gyökeres, that is a statement signing. Bryan Mbeumo, look, rival fans, we're a little bit gutted that he didn't go to their club, but it's not really a statement. Kuna and Mbeumo are smart, solid signings, and that's what we need at Manchester United. Look, if we could add Victor Gyökeres to this, which I don't think it's going to happen, which Bruno looks like he's staying now as well. So if we did sell Bruno and we got the funds, I thought maybe, just maybe, we could pull a rabbit out the hat and get Victor Gyökeres. But now it looks like Bruno's staying as well. Fabrizio Romano coming out literally about an hour ago saying that Bruno is not interested in going to Saudi. He doesn't want to be involved in the new project there, and he wants to stay at Man United. And you know what? That's music to my ears as well. I actually did a video about a week ago saying, you know, who should we keep, sell, and loan? I said keep Bruno Fernandes. I said keep him. It would be the perfect time to cash in on him if we we're going to, but I don't think that's the play we should do for Man United next season. He's a proper leader. We haven't had a proper leader in the past decade, arguably. You know, we've gone through so many captains. There's not many real leaders that have stepped up for us. He is, albeit he can be frustrating, albeit he can be petulant, but he's a phenomenal footballer. He makes things tick for us. He's the most creative outlet player we have. He has been since, you know, he joined the club 5 years ago or 6 years ago. He created the most chances in the whole time he's been here at Man United by a long shot, by a mile. I think Kevin De Bruyne is second, and he's like 300 chances behind Bruno Fernandes. That's how much he's created for us. He's been a phenomenal signing since he's been here at United, and long may it continue. You add in now Cunha and Mbeumo. We're starting to look half decent for next season. I'm not going to get all giddy or, you know, bring on the Champions League top 4. Still a long way to go. And also, one thing I want to add as well, looks like Jadon Sancho's coming back. Shattered with this news. Shattered. Look, we are going to get 5 million for nothing, literally, to take him back. So that's some good news. We need all the money we can get. But Chelsea don't want him. Apparently they couldn't agree personal terms. Look, he's on big wages. He's on massive wages, and he wouldn't want to budge. And rightfully so from Chelsea's end. Why would you want to offer him 300k a week? He's not worth that. You look at all the players, you know, worth 300k a week. He is nowhere near that. So it looks like we're going to have to take him back and find another suitor for him. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But other than that, it's been good news. Like the transfer market's been open for this is day 3 now. And mate, we are making moves. So long may it continue. It's going to be a long summer. Tell me, what do you think of Mbeumo? Are you happy with that? I'm actually pumped. I really am. He fits that mold on the right wing perfect for us. He's at the right age, 25 years old. It will be 26 the time the season starts. He is coming into his prime, and that's what we need at Manchester United. Not too young, and not the players over the hill like we have been doing, like we have been signing the last 6 or 7 years or so. He is the perfect profile, and fair play for Ineos getting another good signing. Yeah, tell me what you think of Bryan Mbeumo. Cunha as well, mate. Next season is starting to look good already. Well, let's be real, couldn't be much worse. Hey, anyways, let me know what you think. I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care. Peace.